This is Marlon Mack, the rookie from South Florida. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Out of the gun, it's Kelly. He goes underneath for Anderson. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. An Eagle 1st down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And they'll go Wentz to Blount here. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. Working from the gun, Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Von Miller in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Play action to Sproles. Wentz. And that is incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Now Mack, and look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet at the 15-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Here's Kelly. And his throw is incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Kelly now, throwing on 3rd and long. And he goes down, it's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop, a man down on the return. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Eagles take possession. The drive starts with a handoff to Blount. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2, but they've got a 3rd and inches coming up, trying to keep the chains moving. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. Aguilar has it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Now a carry for Blount. And he's got some space here. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
So under the category of, while it can't be us because we're not that good, but could you imagine if this was you? LeGarrette Blount, his first 1,000-yard season since what, 2010, his rookie year, and 18 touchdowns in the regular season, and no longer with New England.
He is over 30 now. He turned 30 in December. I don't know if that played a factor. Such a
play this game and probably take my ass to bed.
Now he's going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder, trying to prove something.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. And this is incomplete.
Yeah, already submitted that.
And now there could be a letdown
That's gonna be
Get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp.
2 if I'm lucky.
He could not come up with that football.
Oh my god.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Let's see where this action takes us. First quarter, no points at all. Now we've got our first score of the game. Well, does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along? Or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Reminder later tonight, a good one down in Miami. It'll be the Raiders and the Dolphins. A lot of playoff history between those two in the 70s.
Crazy.
Sure is.
And then tomorrow night, we wrap up Week 9, the unofficial halfway point of the season with the Lions and Packers from Lambeau. Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
I mean, tomorrow night I got the Packers over the Bears.
Sack number 8 for him on the year.
Alright, then we switch over, obviously, to Sunday, and Steelers versus Ravens. I'm actually going to take Ravens. It's in Baltimore, if that means anything.
Looking to throw on second. Here's Kelly. Over the middle, complete. It's Cannon. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Nah, I didn't even know Trubinsky played. I thought it was Glennon.
Here's Matt. And he'll lose yardage here.
I have no idea. Probably like 300.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
At this point in the second quarter, it has been a
Probably next to none.
on second down, Kelly. That's caught left side by Jake Butt. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Like 3?
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Kelly. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now a carry for Mack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
I'm taking the Seahawks over Colts.
We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
Seattle. It's a Sunday night game, I believe. You're gonna have a bunch of drunk Seattle people. Yeah,
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Kelly to throw on second down.
let's see. Saints at Dolphins. I took Saints.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks
Yeah.
in the first half. They've come
Oh, and that's in London, apparently.
I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
Kelly. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Sounds like a battle of the Twilight Zone.
Physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
They start on the ground here with Blunt. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. So that
I'm taking Falcons over Bills at Atlanta.
How you get the face mask, any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Taking Bengals over Browns.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to bounce it outside. He's only able to get it back.
Taking Cowboys over Rams.
So we're still at the original line.
I got Titans over Texans though.
From the gun, it's Wentz.
Houston.
Incomplete. LeGarrette Blunt was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not.
Lions versus Vikings. I'm taking Lions.
Chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Panthers versus.
Now a second time
Let me check health report real quick.
they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward half.
Doubtful. So take that how you want.
Here's Donnie Jones now. As the drive goes back,
Patriots and Panthers. I'm taking Pats. Jaguars versus Jets. I'm taking Jags.
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard.
You ready for an even worse game?
And Denver getting set.
49ers versus Cardinals.
They had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just
Eagles and Chargers.
their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
Giants versus Bucks.
Nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football?
1-1.
Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Got a good game finally. Fucking Raiders and Broncos.
Back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And then Monday night is Redskins at Kansas City.
Something good to happen right here, right now.
They'll run again with Blunt. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. Guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draw.
Now they're hoping Andrew Luck might be practicing sometime next week. Hoping. They're hoping he practiced today, but that didn't happen.
They'll run it with Sproles. And down at the 31-yard line. An update from around the league.
Yeah.
Our first one comes from New Orleans.
Good news is that Vontae Davis took first team snaps.
Of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
Who, Darius Butler?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Oh, because of the whole kneeing thing?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first.
I mean, I understand where you come from because of your military background, but they're playing well. Do it.
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace.
I know the one kid Melvin got 2, so Hooker may have gotten 1.
Without a doubt, show him one thing, hit him with something else.
I honestly don't know. I don't know where he came from.
So it's 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick
But
with it. It's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't
I mean, I think one of the catches he made a diving. No, that was Jalen Ramsey who made like the diving Superman catch.
But stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he fires one incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 3rd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it.
How would you feel if Luck started taking the knee?
This feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Derek Wolfe in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Donnie Jones now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. This is taken at the 18. And now running right through it. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a 1st down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
They go play action here on 1st down. Under pressure now, and they get to Kelly. Brandon Graham in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Did you hear Ray Lewis's rebuttal for why he did what he did? He took 2 knees during the national anthem. He just wasn't on 1 knee, he was on 2 knees.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
According to him, he was praying.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Take that how you want.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. To throw is Kelly, operating from the gun. He's going to look deep down the field, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
God damn, that was a close catch. I really thought he had that. I'm like in a little bit of a nail biter. I'm in a 3-0 lead game in the 3rd quarter. I mean, you can keep talking, don't get me wrong.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the
Just can't get. Me and this guy are basically in a stalemate with our teams. Neither of us can get anything going. Like,
Inside 4 minutes to go.
like either of us can
wants to throw on second down. It's caught by Aguilar. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's labeled the ball,
oh, come on. They gifted him that fucking interception. Jesus Christ, they gifted him that one.
You've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Now a first down throw, Kelly. And that is incomplete. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage down?
I get a pick 6. I think this game's locked up.
He definitely took a shot.
They'll run with Mack. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He lost 2 there. And it's third down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
I just smell him converting. Or get cracked by my fucking end.
And that is 10 for him now on the year. Here's Riley Dixon now. He's been terrific so far.
What is it? Vontae Davis in his interview was saying, if Russell Wilson is out in the crowd getting popcorn, you're out there in the crowd with him getting popcorn. Yeah, Vontae Davis on staying disciplined and sticking with your man. If Seattle's quarterback Russell Wilson scrambled, if he goes to the concession stand to get popcorn, you better be right there with him. You better be pouring the popcorn for him.
How did each play work? Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Second down following the run.
If we can't get anything going, boys.
They fake the give. Now Wentz.
And God damn it.
Intercepted. And how about this? It's the other Brandon Marshall that picks it off. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Oh, I broke his left guard fucking ribs.
And that's another stop for the defense.
Oh, that's my left guard who has broken ribs. Never mind.
No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Now Kelly looking to throw on second down. And his throw here's incomplete. Tried to get that one to Jake Butt, and it's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The Broncos on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is third down and 12. To throw, Kelly. The swing pass caught.
Oh, Jesus.
Into the end zone for a Denver
How the hell do you fucking picture perfect throw it in triple coverage.
And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Jesus Christ.
But he's got this one as that extends their lead. Charles, did I just hear that right?
Fucking triple coverage and he just, nope.
3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Well, the only thing I can think of is that I gotta score a touchdown.
Back out onto the field. They've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll run it here with Blunt. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Wentz going to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Forced out to his left. And some room to roam now. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On play action, Wentz. This will be caught just inside the 10. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. So the offense has it, 6-yard line, 1st and goal.
Get in the fucking end zone. Thank you.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. LeGarrette Blount, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Sturgis out now to kick this one off.
Man.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Kelly now to throw on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Broncos on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Green. No. Check. Patriots.
Kelly from the gun, he'll throw. Sanders has it over the middle. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Let's go. Green. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
To throw on 2nd down, Kelly. And his
You know what? I would have preferred the interception, but I don't mind the breakup.
The tight end, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great. But you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big 3rd down.
To throw is Kelly. To throw on 3rd down. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Here we go now. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On first down, it's Kelly. And no escape
There we
this
go.
time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chris Long in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Minute warning.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Here's Kelly looking to throw on 2nd down. Now a desperation throw. Got a man.
Jesus fucking Christ.
10. A huge play there for Denver. 48 yards.
I'm not stopping him. 3 straight fucking times. Let's not get
And now a first down following that long gain. He'll look to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
And a give this time to the tailback. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there. As
Thank you for the interception.
It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
And they'll try to close it out now. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Again, here's Blunt, and he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. The Eagles on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Give them a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is fielded at the 7. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Checking in on Houston. It's in the 4th quarter there. And give that one to the Texans as they wind up winners there. If they can hold on to that lead to the end, it would up their win total to 7. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be the final act of this game. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it.
And one a close one.
I certainly did.
10-7.
Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for Philadelphia, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Well, I won a game with a quarterback passing for 99 yards. Does that mean anything?